Hey everybody, Donald with Topwolf Automotive, and this video just doing service on the Blazer, oil change. Gonna change out the spark plugs and rotate the tires. I got my day off, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, we got the truck partway in the garage. We got it on the Harbor Freight ramps. And I got my helper, Tiggy. Gotta have a helper. Yeah, got to have the helper. Gives me lots of room. All the safety stuff down. I got my wheel chucks in the back. Parking brake on. Got my oil pan ready to go. Got my ratchet with number 15 millimeter socket. My Craftsman flex head. I got my 3-prong oil filter tool. And I got my Craftsman cordless light there. And helper. So this 10-minute oil job is going to probably take me an hour. That's what helpers do. I'll be doing the changing the spark plugs and tire rotation today. Alrighty guys, this is comes out good. Like I said, I got my Craftsman flex head 3/8, my go-to ratchet 15 millimeter socket there. And I forgot my gloves. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it without the gloves. Hands out a little further at the first get-go. Starting to go, and boom. Then adjust your oil pan. Be cleaning up that bolt before you put it back in. And adjust your oil pan a little more. And let it all drain out real good. Alright. When that's finished dripping off, I am going with the AC Delco Professional oil filter for my 1996 Chevy Blazer, the Vortec V6, and the part number PF52. When that's kind of dripping, we'll get this prepped up here. Just grab you a few drops of oil and it's kind of the rubber gasket. Just kind of lube that up a little bit. Get it ready. Some people kind of add oil in here at first, but I'm not gonna do that. So, a little oil there. Get that ready. And just kind of give this a wipe down a little bit. It's definitely got a oil leak somewhere, but 200,000 miles on it. Just work on it as we go here. Still dripping. Then we get the could take some brake clean, but I'm not going to go through that trouble. Yeah, I love this thing right here. This don't fail me now. Down there. Just gotta fiddle with it just a little bit. There it goes. Broke loose there. Alrighty. What I'll do is put that plug back in. Do my next step. Make sure you've wiped and cleaned it off real good. Just tighten her back up. When I was checking the size here, I kind of pre-loosened it. That's why it was so easy coming off. But I had get it on there nice and snug. And that'll do it for that. And the messy part, there's still oil in the oil filter, of course. This is why I got gloves for this part. Not in a hurry. I just let it run out there. And just be careful, slowly unscrew it. You don't want to drop this and make a big splash all everywhere. And dump it out. Got a handy dandy. Alrighty, so get out of this mess here. Put those aside. Take a look up in there. There, drip some more. No mess, no fuss. Yeah, right? And take your new filter. Line her up. Don't cross thread it. Get it back on there. And I just, I've always done my new oil filters hand tight that you can get to anyway. Alrighty, now that you got everything cleaned up underneath, got all your tools, everything all buttoned up, I want to go up here. Today I like using Valvoline. I'm a Valvoline kind of guy. I got the old 5W30 high mileage, 200,000 miles right at it anyway on my old Vortec V6, and back there's that's where you fill her up at, information and stuff on the cap. I'm really not going to bore you with putting it in there, but I did find, you know, you can, if you can't go to some of these quick oil change places, they got deals going on. Sometimes you can find them for $18 for an oil change, but I've found that Royal King has got the cheapest prices on oil, depending on what brand you like. But I got this 5-quart for, it was $17.99 for 5 quarts of Valvoline high mileage. Pretty good deal. So Royal King, check it out, see if they got your brand of oil. And there's nothing like satisfaction of doing and changing your own stuff, you know. Save a little bit of money taking it someplace, but I think the satisfaction part of it. So alrighty, let me get this oil in here and check it, start her up, all that good stuff, and then we'll get to the second part, spark plugs. Alrighty, we got our 5 quarts in there. Make sure you put your cap back on there. I checked it. We're good to go there. Put your dipstick, make sure you got your dipstick back in there. And I'll give it a crank, back it down, and get it on level ground and check it again. And that'd be good for the oil change. It's a good feeling doing it yourself. DIY. Do it. And I also had earlier in the week had to replace my battery. I got the next size up. Gives me another 50 cold cranking amps. The next size down, the one that's supposed to go in here, is 550. This is 600. I know it's a value power. They're a year warranty on these, so just play their game. I just got it and this battery was 2 months old, so the 9th month of the 19th I'm gonna go get a new one, replace it. So oil change, new battery. We just did the intake manifold, fixed that problem. It was leaking up front, and fuel injections, there was a couple poppets sticking open, so we killed 2 birds with 1 stone, actually, doing that project. So just working on it. Alrighty, let me back it out of here, recheck the oil, make sure we're good there, and start on the spark plugs. Alrighty, for my next task for today is getting these spark plugs changed out. And the first thing we got to do is do one side at a time. So get the jack set up. Got my Chicago Electric 18 volt cordless impact. Got my Earthquake XT 3/8 ratchet sockets, Craftsman light there, safety jack stand. We'll get it all up, get this tire off, and go to work on this hard side first. Naturally, that center spark plug with the steering column, got to deal with that. So, alrighty. Everybody's seen somebody taking off tires. So, and my 18 volt Chicago Electric still doing the job. I'll let you know how it does on this one. Alrighty, be right back. Alright guys, we got it all jacked up here, got the tire off, no issues with the Chicago Electric 1/2 inch impact, getting the wheels off, the 3-ton jack, got it on safety jack stand, and see what we got here. Get the driver's side, start with the, you can tell, got that steering column in the way, so let's work on it. The front one and the back one's not a problem, so alrighty, and I'm going with the, so if I can get it in here, AC Delco plugs, R44L TS6. So I'm going with these. Gonna change them out. I got one little miss, but instead of spending $35 a week on gas going back and forth to work, I've only been spending $15, so that's a good deal. So let me stop rambling, get changing these out, and I'll update with the progress. Alrighty, the driver's side's finished, and that center spark plug, I tell you what, had to end up using this 45 Harbor Freight set of pliers to finally get the spark plug socket on it and get on the, and just kind of got the plug loose and finished loosening it up finally with these 45-degree Harbor Freight pliers. So alrighty, we'll go on to the next side. Whole lot easy. Gravy on the other side for sure. I remember it, but we got well, get the jack ready and everything, so get this tire off and get these other 3 plugs changed out, and we'll be back. Alright guys, now we're on the passenger side. As you can see, this is much easier. Yeah, that steering column, I tell you, need to come up with a different tool to get that spark plug out of there. Or there may be a tool, may have to do some investigating. But they're ready. You know, I won't bore you with this side. This is gravy. So it's gonna, you know, take them out, mark them, and put the new ones in it, and continue on. Hopefully find the one that's kind of had to miss with it. Hi guys, we got the oil change today. Spark plugs changed. Tire rotation maybe on the next weekend, or this coming weekend or something. But let me start it up and see what happens here. Alrighty. That's going to be it for this video. I appreciate your views, your comments, and any suggestions always. We'll see you in the next video.